Busia for me mama kwaba about tips and just YouTube. And then minimum between komo bebre afa Canada job, how to work in Canada. Ubenya work permit or Canada. Shannon so set tips and just a educational platform. Menya agent into information be a medebema obiano. Eye de tie na medebema. Enya afi na me ba be wie no aba me ho set tips ye work permit ema me. Anase koye job application anase bibia no. Iti mesrew se uyi wasum na wati a ebeboa wo. Ai. Na se ebi no ebi mo enenam YouTube TikTok no ne ade aso mo boa aso mo moa unhunu de ekoso. But tips and just the information am de be ma obia because enya de oba me ho a betumi enya ho aye amount. Nti me de ni nyina e ma wo na wankasa watumi aye. Say ena your first time na so waba me life no so a me show oba eya na wa like video no na wa subscribe. Mo ade bia mo ba no so both TikTok and YouTube so eya na e kan say ma share na mo so ma like it. First yenko into Canada ejuma. It was a presentation na me say Canada jobs, visa sponsorship, LMIA work permit. Before so bet me aye ejuma enya ho enkrata no. I was a juma obey application. And I said juma obe to me aye no. Eye ejuma e visa sponsorship. Eno ena aban no the policy be the LMIA policy aba. Nti yana be brena ye kano LMIA jobs eno visa sponsorship. So UK UK ebeka say COS and nanse ya medemo remo Luxembourg ono so beka say Adam certificate. Eti Canada or say LMIA. So we are focusing on the LMIA. Now, if you get the LMIA, it means you are eligible for work permit. Now say maybe check different types of Canada work permit. Emma make employer specific work permit. Some mobeka ya eti eno ho adwuma ene na yebedi. The type of work permit I will be to me enya using the LMIA, a employer specific work permit. So why apply express entry now da pool nim? Abay ne enya mfrɛ na sɛ utrie ye na wonya LMIA, you are able to update your express entry profile. Now the LMIA no ato so. Eba sa na ebe raise o score no ama akɔ dim na kyesa abay no so etimi afrɛ wontem. So the LMIA wonya ubetimi da enter abra wonya express entry no ubetimi de no nko akɔ as a temporary work permit. Eba na job contract no say 5 years 5 years visa na benya. 8 years 8 years visa na benya. 3 years 3 years na benya. But the why express entry need that. That's how the LMI no kaka then definitely you are going as a permanent resident. All right. Now, what is LMIA? LMIA the concept of LMIA. So May 2023, and Mark Miller, right, Canada Immigration Minister, obe release or press statement say Canada omode this shortage program be aba the LMI ebe lasted for 2 years until the whole of 2023 me ye bia ema man for your applications na bi. And Africans and Ghana nkwa even India for nyina no opportunity be ba say everybody want to go there to troop and now aye abuse abem, people are selling it is for free. Ebi kra na man for ye no work campaign no eti omo nya abotre no kra nya wo Ghana be conference bi na to bi ama visit visa ama do ko dru ha na oma pepe bi ama omunya na chese omo de tetew instead say komde ma free no na say oma bobo na omo de tetew month omo say work and pay ye ni bibia ye friend work and pay e LMA ya me kire wonya abotre na wutia ebeboa. All right, so abai ne the opportunity ne bae no o say shortage aba Canada. So 2 years and omo person omo de fail omo shortage no it omo fail we na amanfo ko hoye adwuma they have to close that policy until ebe end May 2025 next year. Now ebusia concept no ene say unya it can let an employer hire somebody from a third country to say Ghana or outside Canada make can say somebody from outside Canada and that's will be a only Canadian work permit and that's only citizen Canada. Now before an employer able to menya LMIA no I was an employer no number one I was an employer ne juma krono juma aban na te ase say shortage Canada. It is employer be the company na na juma no juma shortage so a enya de obetumenya ho LMI ebi ye security. Uko job bank na wo search security a enya de say obetumenya ho LMI. ebia baako ana mienu pɛ bi, right? Security jobs and also omuni LMI be presa. Ebi enso te say what you drew hɔ a you can say website where you know all those jobs are mo bobona me search you know say we LMI was so and say any so drew her mo beti ase. It is shortage was what every month they update the job bank website. Na wote job bank na ɛhɔ ɛyɛ website a aban nankasa create government of Canada or they monitor what is going on, your applications both between you and the employer. Employer be our license be to advertise in Canada. Ɛhɔ nyinaa ɛhɔ na ɔmo nyinaa egu. Wokɔ any third party a ɔmo bɛyi information free job bank na ɔmo akɔ advertise wɔ hɔ. The employers are listed on the job bank. Now the employer has to you kind of say the job should have a shortage until every month biano aban no update job bank no the shortage no ebegu ho. Last month na administrative assistant na open 100 companies kra unya bi. There was around 72 or so. This month, the month of March, a shoe took 1,222. This is telling you, say, a shortage about administrative side. Last month na cook and a door, so minim said this month a door so sana. So today we are going to search using the advanced search, and we are going to know the number of shortages per the job roles na ope baby edu tiafa when who baby udi utia them ebefa yebeye ni nyina. Apart from say shortage abano, I was say employer and also demonstrate say no Canadian or permanent resident is available to do that job. It is also the concept of LMIA, or say the labor market impact assessment. LMIA is a document an employer in Canada may need to hire a foreign worker. Say the more kind of screen is no. Let's just say, oh no, you're foreign worker. It's a no, oh here document. Sorry, employer ni here document. Every abino ho. A document in a friend the labor market impact assessment LMIA. When ya on to me mefa the temporary foreign worker. Enko. A positive LMI will show that there's a need for a foreign worker. Iti yaka se bibi a positive and just say yajiatum. The answer na employer bibenya LMI, say they really need you, the foreign worker, to fill the job. It will also show that no Canadian worker or permanent resident is available to do that job. Yes, it was employer no suti michira ban say Canada ni bi ni ho a will show interest. Yaka Canadian anya wa wako Canada with the conference akọ. Yaka omom ye citizen, or from Canadian, or more passport, so no Canadian worker or permanent resident, or more permanent status, they are not available to do that job there. Then they can now give out the LMIA. All right. So a positive LMIA is sometimes called the letter of confirmation, and that's a confirmation letter. Now, if the employer need LMIA, they have to apply for one. The employer will have to apply for the LMIA. Ye bedru ho mo beti asem more. Now to do get a work permit no mo work permit akọ Canada no, you need your job offer. The employer will give you the job offer. You need a contract. So the job offer comes. It will work your job application. Employer na your interview. After the interview no, now we release job offer no at the amount. It will offer letter no, so I know the bet say ebia o visa no ho krata asem ni bibia no obefa ho ka o plane ticket obefa ho ka okodru ho accommodation obefa ho ka ne adade oba insurance obekava maternity leave, holiday leave with pay, sick leave with pay ni nyina wo job offer ne so eti o kind job offer ne wie na se wo te ase na for the contract no amount na wa sign it no so assign it na be a contract between one employer. Now note said this work permit no a employer specific work permit onunti na oko Canada ho so oko na the employer ne terminating the contract now you have to look for another employer and yes I will be illegal ewo ho and yes I unya nkrata and this open work permit na aban edema spouse of student and as a spouse of workers na or mo kwa no makọ page maybe no. This is employer specific work permit. Employer no ena edemo. Sorry, employer no ena de Canada ho. So you ocean say. All right. So that is the contract. The contract in the BD dance. Now the copy of the LMIA. After say employer na ma contract BB dance no I pay no. Now employer no abo abina money say wo you need the LMIA. Now waje the LMIA. It's na abina actually go say once if the employer need LMIA, they have to apply for one. So the employer will apply for the LMIA. And once the employer get the LMIA, the worker can now apply for the work permit. Into my more YouTube, no, you are reading from my screen, right? It was the LMIA the bema employer, no, or the bema the applicant. Now, no, wakoye work permit. All right, so you need the LMIA and the LMIA number. These 4 documents, you get it from Canada. Your other documents are later. Minya yebeko. And no, yes, when you know, or passport, no, police report near the idea, or the beka or the bay work permit, no, akopim Canada. All right. So with this concept, it is telling you, say, everybody can apply. If you are in Ghana, you are listening to me, you can do it. If you are in Dubai, Qatar, UK, everybody you can do it. So when you could do Canada, you can also do it because omode policy by 2-year policy omode buy no. Abayne ka say you can do it. Even so the conference visit abedu Canada ho. Na say utumi application na say farmer wunya binkwa there. You can switch from your visit visa to the work permit. Abayna, but it is not easy like that. Inti munti ni yede bi ameka cho say tips and just member say brabe ya mama inti meka no kwena chro. Abayna ka what they want no can assembly there. It is very easy, but say be ye ho no any asem no. So and fan show team say oh tips to say abayna kura say me kwa me the conference kwa menya bi no okwa. You have to be hard working. You have to search for the jobs, get a contract, get the LMI number, everything, and apply for your work permit. And sana wait to me then. I switch it. Abusunya mama yen to aso. Now, is it possible to get LMI in Ghana? Yes, it is possible to get LMI in Ghana. At first, now you're friend of TFW, the Temporary Foreign Worker Program. And no, so people were getting work permit right from Ghana, 5 years farm job, 8 years farm job. And for first, omunya working visa and a work permit eco Canada no, na LMI Emma last year. 2022, 2021, now people were getting work permit directly from Ghana. Now, why is it that now Ghana now will apply LMIA? It seems said the employers are not even responding to your application. Why? It is because of the abuse of the visa. What about if I go to Canada with conference or tour? Can I get it there? Yes, you can also get it there, but it is not easy like that. It is possible, but it is not easy. So the thing is, why is it that employers are now responding to your application? Employers who can give the LMI free to you, free of charge, those employers, active recruitment. Resume abra onfa job bank rules and regulations and ano me de begu TikTok no onfa toto ho onko job bank entry employer no job discretion de o se brabe ye emfa bi hihye o CV so onyema onye satisfied no those employers anya de obefa omo so na ya abrofo na nkasa omo na Canadian na citizens no right indigenous Canadians no mo ho no omo no omaji osika onhia osika ne mfa nye or the LMI ne be ma yewo ebibifo any Arab for India for Pakistan for bi akotena Canada omo nso omatena ho ache omanya ayi ne bi omo bi companies wo ho and omo nso omo advertise omo adwuma e wo ho so omo nso no omo wo ho kwan so omo nso etimi apply LMI ne bi e de befa wo omo no na ta gigi skankan Ghana for no eno na onya Ghana ni bi agent a no ne na collaboration yes work and pay iti momo kodru ha no akonnect na mamo na chese omo de amamo no de work permit na yet to be 3 years iti every year be every month be to be $1,000 when you bet on so 3 years 36 month na yes ya to be 36,000 Canadian dollars and na ya to so sana ekoso now make bibi say before an employer will get an LMI and also demonstrate said there's shortage or demonstrate said no Canadian is available to do that job. How abina hunu say sa adwuma we say Canada ni bia ene nje ho eti ye de befa wo a wo free Ghana na say wo a wo ye temporary foreign worker na say wo a wo de conference akọ ye mfa sa adwuma ne ma wo e be de na abino aye abino system is working in Canada abina ye hihye ya to ho eno nti na wa create job bank no. Now if you go to the job bank let me share the screen now more a YouTube no you should appreciate this presentation very very well. Let me go there. Where is the job bank? All right. Yeah. So this is job bank, right? Yebeba hasi pato you can say 30 minutes immediate overview. You be create account. You know it better. If you want to create an account, one will say your job seeker ewaha and your employers. Yes. So if you are creating a job bank account and as I signing in, they want to know say are you a job seeker or be apply a juma and also are you an employer? This is telling you, say government, monitor both you, the applicant, and the employers here. So the internet employer, eba be create job bank account. Mo kai say time I make sure LMI, what is LMI? And me catch you say before an employer will get LMI, they have to apply for one. So they are supposed to apply it on the job bank account with their job bank account. So the employers cannot apply for the LMIA on any other website except on the job bank. The employer ne apply LMI no job bank hope automatically both says employer no na abeda so said this employer has applied for LMIA. Say mama job bank my application that no answer it is we say yatre this company, right? Employer ni AW fast food restaurant, okoye food service supervisor. Also watre was it this employer has applied for the LMIA. That means say o create job bank account and our application, so automatically it be show aban ne bɛyɛ process no etiki blue etiki say ne nsa ka LMI ne po bonso obeba ha no na ha na tiki green no watch this employer has an approved LMI. So that time no enye has applied for LMI because it has an approved LMI ne kyerɛ ne nsa ka. So okoye job application target sa nkrofo mienu we omo my application ene de ne nsa ka no obia obetumi ayako. Now that is why the employer need a job bank account. Obviously we cannot see. What can't you see? Can't you see the screen? What is happening on YouTube? Just give me a minute. Mamo YouTube no, can you see Anasa Joyce pen All right, so I can see it on my phone, so I think it is from Joyce. All right. So you can see, say, this is there, right? Food service supervisor said, now that is why the employer need to create a job bank account so that they can apply for the LMIA on the job bank for you guys. Now you, the applicant, you are also supposed to create a job bank account. You are also supposed to create a job bank account. Make a BB, all right, those more a blend, it is because you are using a 3G, right? More use 3G, may use 5G, I say it will need 5G and I say 4G automatically, so what you're supposed to do is say, found sabo screen, so don't sabo screen is what Ubon say top corner of a screen, settings be beba now don't sabo settings, so Ubon say quality. Now what change resolution, resolution akwa be 1080 pixels and 720. Ubon say yes and obe kokra na at the house be streaming with 320 pixels, but me streaming with 1080 pixels. Ebi okra 4K na ya me streaming. So oye ne sana ubuhu ni. All right. Your job banga me you can say me size ne kese na mahu. Right. This is just for you to appreciate. So na me kabibi. I was saying say you the applicant you need to create a job bank account. Said the beya abai no ebetimi ehu say this job no way as soon as see our application. Now make bibi say before an employer get LMI, I also a show say or demonstrate say no Canadian has shown interest and no one discussion and yes I buy any bed and all right. So the employer has created a job bank account or the vacancy at all. Or the vacancy need to 30 days after the vacancy. So obia and show interest, obia any job application now. Then the employer has the right to say, me vacancy abeto, say me per secretary, or me company. Me that 1 month. Canada need and show interest into my requirement of Ghana Nimra, and that is where the LMI comes in. So the employer has to first advertise the job. Into the say those who go on Indeed any those platforms to look for LMI, probably those companies are on job bank and now because the employer will never go and advertise them when the employer know if they can get LMI for you. Because without them advertising on LMI job bank for the government to see, so we're advertising for more than 30 days, and you do bit magic LMI. And number two, LMI no koya application and your job bank one obey and today employer kora ubit ma sponsor or then a jumako to Indeed and I say any other platform. You get it? And you do to me obey. So what we to work na our job bank and our side or extending the advertisement or the other platforms. All right. Eti who as a Ghanaian, you have to create a standard account. Now why application? Eti won why application abai no ehunu say why application. It is between you and the employer. That is why you do it email to email. Right? We an email to email. But Canadian, abai na show say they should do the application on the job bank account. And it's no job bank yes, this create account now, yes, standard account and a plus account. Plus account no for Canadians because they ask for some documents to say Canadian banking information and it's a SIN number no money ade. You don't have it Canada or was a Canadian banking information or bank account or Canada and money social security number near ade. So obetimi they create a job bank account, the plus account. Or create plus account now or apply a jumano our website to her. Onko yi employer ni email address. They say the momo yi email address ko chat employer. No. They apply it directly on the job bank. It was your application na by na hunu say adwuma we say employ a Canadian be show interest. Enti enya de ebema employer no LMIA. I was say odi adwuma no ema Canadian ni no answer. Because say fearful enya bia yen kofa yen kasa abontin so for dey emefa nko. It is a Canada ni no e was apply ema by no who say wa apply our job bank ho. Into an only application that means the employer cannot. It is sometimes you realize some of the employers, the LMI is written on it, but normally the red embargo biato say you cannot apply it if you are not in Canada. And as I say, it is because what the toho will show advertisement, will be and show interest and will proceed for LMI. Or proceed and second LMI, I think Canada nibi I could show interest. It's about buying the embargo at so. Say Canada near show interest. It in my LMI, fatoho. That is why I get people contacting me tips. This one has LMI, but as you was actually say, you cannot apply. Yes, it is because Canada need be show interest. So you can see, and yet better so benya LMI in this just a Juma Canada form pay permanent resident for show interest before you can get it. So agent for now no nisi kenti obey no say rush the conference kono. Do you think it is easy from the water and then is it easy for you to get LMI? No, but it is possible if you do the right thing. That is why you are supposed to chase those companies who are ready to apply for the LMI for you. Or job bank. Now, every website I'm talking about, the direct link, my YouTube channel, a bit so job bank, open information about the LMIA and also my embedded IRCC. It will take you on the Canada.ca for you to read a lot about the LMIA. Yeah. All right. And now, employer no enya LMIA. How do you apply for the jobs? Let us move from the LMIA to the job application. Job application, number one, you have to search the job vacancies, right? On any legit website. Any legit website. So, it be a job bank. Meaning say indeed near the no, you might get some companies be near the but please, for your safety, because scammers and to me, this cough is disturbing me. Scammers and to me advertising or majuma indeed near the but the job bank is Canada government website scam beer into me because before so the advert because you have to show your business certificate. Until I buy anybody who say who your employer. So almost to me for myself and job bank. Today be a man for almost send me email tips. Hey, we me apply MDC Canada. Me say Mr. Hema me menya you can say invitation. Hema me say papa. Me need software be a meet me there. The only software I'll bet him there when I say job bank na your application a one employers papa no ego. That is the solution. So when him say one kasa show akumem job bank na call an employer no contact wa. We ya mo shisho then because if you go on the job bank, say they have made sure that the employer is genuine. So wako ya we have show then. But you people go on external websites. I just a man to say YouTube be TikTok be you be ese kwa na mu diachire. Ebi third party websites, unsecured websites, na mu go ho afi munya invitation or situation ka say obi kry job application kry jeniska. Job application na your website be na be charge. Job bank you don't pay anything. So okonya wi ana fe we mo hihyew and you say tips hwema me dey na me dey hwe software be Microsoft Office and answer den e dey na me dey hwe bibia ni ho ametimi dey ahwe and na me bomode ko ka kire say company we fake. I don't know where you are taking me e bi kwa na wo mpem asem we enkrofo a mo report me and na wo be test me and na wa che da abe wo pepem asem ato asem mu to wa che da be send me email. I don't know you. So meda can say even we only fake. I feel now what test say somebody is on TikTok telling you people you are fake. All right. Now if you want to take me on legally, so I will not risk my you can say until sending me email now I just delete it let us do the right thing. Go on the job bank account, create an account. That is where all the employers are. Abina verify they are there. That is it. All right. So if you search for the job vacancies, if you search for it, your next one is to find eligibility requirement. When we talk about eligibility requirements, again, you're eligible to apply. If you're not eligible, don't apply. Your my job applications are they are not even eligible, but they apply for it and they expect the employer to call you. It doesn't happen that way. So just find your eligibility requirement. Let me take you back on the job bank account website, and let's look at some of the eligibility requirement of this particular company. So this company is AW Fast Food, or more paid than food service supervisor. All right. Now, when you apply for LMIA in Sanyankai. So if you look at the overview, these are some of the eligibility requirements. Also, probably occur English. So how do you tell the employer, say, brofo? You have to show a document. Everything is document based. So they accept send your college, English prove emoji. So the employers also accept that level, right? It WASI certificate. Now English was on a comma A1 to D7 ombeji oko college there A1 to C6, but ejuma they sometimes consider D7 because Ghana what's in this one D7 a pass. But oko college there, most of the colleges don't accept D7, but employers they know say D7 a pass, so they will accept it. Obi baby Sam say NVTI no money that. NVTI is organized by Ghana. They accept the WASI because it is West African you can say level. And the Jumania Ghana and application, Nigeria for your other people, so they want a common thing now. You bet me their rate to say what it is your English language on your WASI. Only be a kotre islet. Say wako school abro SHS so now wako diploma degree, then you can go to your university and take a document a chesa what brofo, and then you can English proficiency letter. So English proficiency letter and answer OWASI and answer o islet ubet me the prove say what brofo. So Oshe now team now we me and say it means that number one, you are not even eligible for this job role. And a may be a job and language, one trade English or better French. There are some jobs Quebec and some French provinces. And no exams are better a TCF exams, a French exams be TCF and I say TEF, TCF or TEF exams. And I will better. French, to say University of Cape Coast, languages, license and they write the TCF exams and at TEF. It is very easy for you to search jobs. Search you so advanced search now. Focus on the French speaking provinces. Now if I would TCF exams and MRWOMO as proof of language. All right. This particular campaign in Zua, or say or we secondary school or its equivalent. Let's say we secondary school and I say wakwa brosompoa or bejiatum. Now the secondary school or high school no a hona wa NVTI uko school ni 3 years no it is equivalent to be a wako secondary school Ghana 3 years. A hona wo de wo NVTI no asem ebebem. But English ni don't me fan level no. So you don't qualify for the English part. You have to go and write IELTS. Now with the NVTI, naturally say where we set high school level because your NVTI was a vocational and it was 3 years, so it qualify you under the secondary level as equivalence. Wako school abroad where we cry secondary school abroad let's just cry the wetcher experience in wetcher mukura. Osha experience no so and also eligibility. Also probably a YS no 1 year to 2 years be ope. Now the employers used to list their you can say minimum requirements are pay. Oh, bro, so why you 5 years, 10 years? Why not? It didn't know what you are seeing there is their minimum requirement are pay, right? And I will probably so or fast food outlet. So this is just a particular company. So what I'm trying to tell you is about job application, school application, visa application, the employer no the person we be a document be while list it. I always tell you people don't come on tips and just and maybe some tips may call school or Canada documents, but it is on the school portal. School no what maybe some maybe some set documents. This is telling you into wake a crown or documents are list meboa. English proof no material documents are best submitted. High school certificate, no. Wako secondary school, who name document at the wako secondary school. You know it. So wako degree, you know it. So this is even telling you the documents you submit. Experience, then I'll be resume. Resume na wobɛyɛ ɛde ahyɛ so sɛ ɛdɛn wowɔ experience. Eti wode hyehyɛ so sɛ woayɛ adwuma no boro 1 year na 2 years you are good to go. So these are listed listed documents, listed documents you will need. So this is the eligibility requirement. Apart from the eligibility requirements, you gather all your documents into a non-medical account. After say one who say now you are eligible, you gather documents. So oko far further obetro responsibilities and also here pa adwuma bi wo ho a one kind responsibilities na ebi kura okwa wontumi nye. What you say? So what kind of responsibilities, Also where you establish method to meet work schedules because we're at supervisor level. You train staffs, you do this, you estimate the ingredients a restaurant number you ensure the food service is under control, quality control. You establish work schedules in that day. We better check juma here. Wo koyese ko rungukum we koyese wo feduane nisi so we say so you establish the work schedules. What schedule? Juma no ama omo chef any there kitchen assistant eboa we food counter for and so air serve we what I say obia na because we are food service supervisor that restaurant. All right, so these are your job rules into it also qualify you. Let's say also your eligibility nibi and also better than watch an employer and say you meet it is the same resume under your skills and experience. At least what the best should say you have done those jobs in Ibida. Say the employer and be born oh okay why Ibida at least why you say. Please don't copy dito on the job bank account. You can paraphrase. Ubetimi asesa words but it will mean the employer no the minimum bi wa copy responsibility dito. Try and paraphrase the words. Make a paraphrase as a what's the right? She's a girl, a girl. Oh no, I am a lady, right? Girl was a lady, boy was a male, right? Into what's the sense of words, but it means the same thing, right? So now a kind of paraphrasing. All right. Obviously, I have a TOEFL, a TEF certificate. All right. OOBA, then you can use that one, right? It's a French exams. If only yours is a French exams, then you have it. Okay. So after that, after say we gather our documents in our area, you have to submit an application per the employer's instruction. It will call job bank. Now click apply and so ene ye be yama mu nyina mahu. O click apply and so na say employer no opese we application through email a say email no e wo ho. Opese o the company website no na call application wo ho so you have to go there. Into what is the NHS near there, you apply it on track where jobs and and it goes to the employer. A more formatting no, a more instruction no. Canada employers in baby also. Obeka say email, never resume or documents and them. Send no any instruction. So you have to follow suit. All right. Now the documents you need: resume, cover letter, English proof, educational qualification proof, and other essential documents. You find one after the other, you discuss it within 5 minutes. Now you move it to the job bank creation. All right, resume. And on other countries, some kind of CV. A show near my baby, a show say work school that education because educational background also work experience also was skills near the so eligibility hono near na obession bebre na ebe show e resume so. Now cover letter a application letter. Some mobile kaya na you school no SHS. You say write a letter for a job vacancy to express say opejuma we say. Dear say oh madam I'm interested in your jobs blah blah blah. Any friend cover letter. So it is an essay form, right? It is an essay form. And a resume no a bulletin form. All right. It will resume or cover letter. Now resume no you only focus on the material how to write a good standard resume, Canada resume. Ushe video ni YouTube, you understand it better. Cover letter no material. You want maybe why back cover letter so intime resume so. For instance, open visa sponsorship LMIA. You can indicate it. Say I am currently in Ghana, right? And therefore I will need a sponsorship from your company before I can join your noble team, right? And as I can join your company. You can write it as part of your you kind of say cover letter, but you cannot state it on your resume. Say I need LMIA. We don't. If we write or write a CV and a resume, we don't include those information, but you can put it or cover letter. So, all right. Now, educational qualification, medical culture. The employer will tell you. Some of the employers in Canada, or better say, no degree, diploma or certificate. It means one go school say jumano. But I can say English proof no ewo ho. English proof no ewo ho. The English proof is mandatory for obia obeko because oba UK kura be ye adwuma. So we main applicant one try IELTS obedi actis. Oko Germany a wobɛtwerɛ German language no. So English proof ne deɛ wontumi na wo sɛ wankɔ school koraa da koraa na hwɛ IELTS bi ɛdɛn ɛtwerɛ ɛno ɛyɛ mandatory but the educational qualification no ɛyɛ optional depending on employer no ɛna ɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ mepɛ obi a wankɔ school anaasɛ te sɛ adwuma yi a yɛkɔhwɛ yi ɔsɛ wɔpɛ obi a wakɔ secondary school nti wankɔ secondary school a you don't meet the eligibility so don't even apply. Hairdresser certificates. Obi wɔ ha a woyɛ hairdresser wɔ Ghana. Wobɛka sɛ oh me was skills and experience but no watwerɛ sɛ obi of course or secondary school. Also one call secondary school. That means you don't meet some of the eligibility. So won't rush it. Until your hairdresser ni bi wɔn nso ɔbɛka sɛ ɔmpɛ obi a wakɔ school koraa wankɔ school a ɔpɛw. Right now employer ne ka sɛ ɔmpɛ obi a wakɔ school a ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ wakɔ school a ɔmfa o. You know say they are talking about the minimum requirement. It is also no degree now will be a you can just give it to the employer. Pascal or say I think say Nanama say I am confused. Any help? Nanama, I don't know where you are confused, but you have to take your time, rewatch the video again. I know most of you don't get the information as I am talking because I talk very fast, right? Because of the time. As a video never obi wo ha ohu video 3 hours na na bemobu. So I want to make sure that we do everything. And nepe and you betumi aye. And yes, I just say next week because the whole week in meko ejuma. So I was say yeah fast. It's the met my catch say oh we are you can this is on YouTube. You can rewatch again. Now you take note. Not just say ebia na uti no unya ko bi ana bibisa one messy bibi na what to me I recover. All right. Now if you gather all your documents then you make application. Now documents na makano educational qualification no optional said make if you have secondary school also per secondary school farmer no also per degree farmer no or say or pe obi a one school a also bit me IAB. All right. Other essential documents. You can other essential documents are there specific employers be ebisa. To say okay driving job automatically obi bisa driver's license, right? Obi ko cleaner or the driver's license here. So those things are other essential in here, but in here ma will be so depending on the particular job, it will be a driver automatically. The driving license become essential for your job application. So you have to add that document. Okay, care job automatically maybe a care certificate, first aid, CPR, basic life support, BLS, and no money they might ask for it. So Obe ask for it. Other essential jobs, Oko a job bank where it has been listed over there. Emfa will trim emfa employer no. Employer no ebe tre at was me here way into driving job. Ubonso wa driver's license. We ubonso wa tre. Mo de trade jobs. Yaka trade jobs are and san wajuma yusunya Ghana no. They give certificate. I'm friend trade certificate to say plumbing, mechanic no the hairstylist, hairdresser, linear trade jobs. Oko Canada, they give trade certificates and they do it in colleges. Ghana and Quebec as Mobeko, KTI, vocational program, KTI, no, any other the technical schools, no, acquire. But your uncle Fubu at say hairdresser no, Sika 70 instance Quebeco vocational school, NVT Akusiani Adeno, Sika Semunti, na nema made the nato, sister no, obotire or natural, madam, Seremi bay tray bonia daddy, to him trainable pa, but only certificate no. So if you go there, now what hairstylist trade certificate, it means that you cannot apply because him trainable. But because I went to me uncle NVTI binom near the certificate no for pertaining to that hairdressing, you cannot apply for that job. Or your plumber, where the plumber be a Tyler, Mamoto tiles and the you know it, but Ebiana Muni certificate. That is one idea so I have. It will corner one tracer essential documents or trade certificate now. You can apply, but Otra Mr. who feel may how and apply. That is why I get a lot of email tips. May apply job bank, minyebi, because you are not listening to what I am saying. You are not listening. Obi team wabre na so cry ya, but me amikasa memre because I want you to do the right thing. Every information I'm giving you, you will need it. Uyi ba kokra free mo obe apply sa it is a waste of time. So the essential documents are very important for some particular job roles. All right. I think it's the end of presentation. Now let us go on the job bank account. On the job bank account. Just give me a minute na menu monsieur. All right. So I have embedded the link for the job bank account, right? Made the job bank account no a link no at all. Good. So we are first time obeba job bank, they'll give you a warning. Now the warning is it looks like you are visiting job bank from outside Canada. Now Canada binding him say me America say me VPN, me laptop no IP address ni bibia e wo UK into watch me when who say mini Canada ho. So oma me warning. So when who say mini Canada ho. So me reading instruction and sign me right job bank ni mu because the job bank is being monitored by the government in Canada. All right. Now while Ghana, you also see the same thing. Some Kaya Luxembourg made your website to be mamo. Now see you cannot enter. Yes, they are very strict. They know say if you are not able to enter now, they know say if you are applying from outside, you are trying to intrude. So they want to make sure that you are doing the right thing. Now Luxembourg crowd they be on my rem, but Canada be more rem, but be more this warning. Now mama kind warning no na yen digest na yen hunu they buying a patch. Or see, it looks like you are visiting job bank from outside Canada. If you are not legally authorized to work, it means you are not legally authorized to work. You can't apply for every job on job bank. You can't apply for every job. One can say you can't apply for any job or brofo. So you can say you can't apply for every job. And I just say, and I'll bet me apply. But I can say you can't apply for any job. Then I say you don't have to do it. To say you can't apply for every job. Why? Because most Canadian employers, one can all, or see most, don't one one can say all of them, or see most Canadian employers will not hire you if you don't have a valid visa or work permit. So what are you supposed to do? Visit job bank page for foreign candidate. Who is a foreign candidate? Me, I'm UK. Where I Ghana? Where Dubai? You are a foreign candidate. So you visited the job bank page. That is a page be our job bank where ya ma menewo a wutie me no ya ma ye to review your options and find jobs from employer who are recruiting outside Canada. Let's just say your employers they are recruiting outside Canada. Abusia, Borofu will say a self-explanatory. And you get people saying say you cannot apply for jobs if you are not in Canada. Hey, meanwhile, their employers they are focusing outside Canada. So what are you telling me? Na mo kan zem go amanfo asum because one kasa we kwadwefo you don't read and na we ba kwa amfa ma wonti frustration na wubu ni abem. There are some employers they are recruiting outside Canada and omo job bank where they have their page over there omo na LMIA ni ewo ho. So today we are going to use the advanced search to look for those employers they can really pick we outside Canada. They can really pick us. All right, so let us continue. So you close it. Now I close it. What you see? Abana am a warning. Now what you see? Now what you see we are now about say job search, right? Now about job search. Me we our program we say made them a phone, me mobile phone. Ebe video said the more use the phone and the back job bank and you can really appreciate the mobile version, right? Because we a laptop version, it's how it will display, will be different from that of mobile version. So I'll do videos probably in the week, right? About how the job bank shows on mobile phone and how you can do the filtering. All right. So if you come here, your job search, career planning, labor market information, LMI information, Hana yam free, right? Also career planning to say even job search now, your resume builder and more the rules and regulations about the resume. Now no video about don't put your picture on it, don't do this and hana me free because website ma kan mu nyina den etsy to say akula to minimum information be asset. You also have access to their websites. You have to read, do advanced reading. Please read. Me take mwana me kanyo. Me break sir. Me phone there. Every day I'm reading because I need information for you guys. So what are you also doing? Read. There's a search button over here, right? There's a dashboard. Search button, alert, match, any my jobs, my resumes. All right. Please don't use job bank to apply for to create your resume. Now, me catch you say job bank no Canada for and so your application ewo ho. Omo na create resume no ewo ho. Na omo their application wo no oko create oko send email Now the resume akọ. So don't create resume on the job bank account. TNE. According to UK, NHS no yeah application or track ho. So track ho na would create a resume. They are able to get it. It Canada for now mutumi application or job bank ho na ankasa no. Omo ne create resume no ewo ho. But we no, I also use external website. To say myperfectresume.com. Me de amamo. And also link no ewo video ya I share on YouTube no. Me the link no them at was here. Yes, you can use those websites to design your resume and your cover letter. Now they are sending employer no, in the email. Don't create a resume on that job bank account. My jobs, you maybe a wire application. It will come here. See, create account in your application. You will see my jobs. Okay, my jobs. Why you see it over there. Your alert. No set alert. Anytime you be alert. Oh, email now with the create job bank account. See the Juma Biaba. Are you can say interested? And money are your search no and na and ye search and a dashboard no who create account our dashboard no o click so I bet you would the full name and money are the information the create job bank account no information I create job bank account no it will show on your dashboard. So I have say no enema no. Now search no what they to say what they to dashboard na a best once I was create account right or create account but enya no na mepe nti mesa aba machi so ene oba obebo search ne so na o dia asearch before say you be search no mama you create account no emra you create account ne we a na ya search adwuma no ya search adwuma ne we a na ya application na ya de enkomo no aba ewie. All right, let me monitor on YouTube if everything is intact. All right. Yeah, this is job search. This is not visa search. Miss Remo, Samuel Kwesi Eje, thank you. I think it will be comment here. This is not visa, right? We are doing search because you need LMIA to apply visa. Mama be video ne first, no. Who say documents for a work permit, no. LMIA, and this is what we are chasing for. So we have to do one at a time. We have to search for the jobs, get the LMIA before we can even talk about getting applying for the visa or the work permit. Mr. Mo, obeko agent will be to me. All right. Now let us create our job bank account. If you want to create a job bank account, there is a sign in option. Sign in option. You click on it. Now, obebi say job seeker or employer. Now I try job seeker. Ejuma. Job seeker. All right. Now, job seeker no, obeka say sign in with email. Next, tie ahaya man for a mistake. Omobo mo email ehye ho a na atwere email invalid. Make sure it is because you don't have account. So website be a sign in say obi a or account data and or signing in. But omo ni sign up so you have to use the sign in. Udru ha embo email no na wahwe e form ho. Bonse form ho wahwe sign up now. Sign up. Let's just say we sign up into more email no nhye now about sign up. Mesa ekomechi ba kope ama manfo ate ase yie. Meshamo pay attention. Aha very technical especially mo amunim computer mu no. Job bank profile no any webie job bank na waba no and yenye search yedi ka create account. O share right corner na top corner no baby mouse ne nam no. One who sign in ewo ho. Right? O click so a obebisa say o ye job seeker and answer we your employer. Now o say me a job seeker me be hwehwe adwuma. Now about job seeker ne so. Oboso a ebe loadi. Loadi obeka say bo email eshem. And bo nshem because uni account so you don't have to sign in. Now waba form. One who sign up na wa no. Now I click so I want to sign up. Now I click so next say ubi account. Now o sign up I was create an account. Your plus account and your standard account. Now plus account no me catch them say for Canadians because any more no omoji the social insurance number the SIN number and a SIN number no right and you can say Canadian banking information and I say obi our create express entry so omoji express entry profile number but uno only no so you have to create a standard account all right create a standard account into bar now work like sign up no so I was standard account no work like so all right because only Canada order so you don't have SIN. All right medical chire say Canada for no they have to sign up with a plus because plus account no emo mo kwan my application our job bank ho na employer na who so much show interest at the bay for LMIA no my employer no, but you don't need it. You just have to sign up with the standard account and send your resume to them. Adia making obinti ha obeba say tips may sign up or system number dear body or send me sa email na me few. So if you click on the sign up, obon say obeba form no and no crown watch our hasino. Or see even to create a plus account, you have to be either a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, temporary resident, or express entry candidate. San yema for way and send away to make you plus. Obey here a social number or this, but you don't need it. You just need the plus account. So plus account, okay ni nyina area na wako I agree because okay you click the standard account, right? Sign up, you click hasi. So click here. Obema all the information what they kind ni nyina na form. Oko form na wabo I agree. I agree to it. Oko I agree no so. Now the first thing is to enter your email address. Sa niyama we say a very sensitive information. And it's na mean to mean your life no or TikTok no because we maybe bomb me email ashim about password ama mu nyina ahwe TikTok or my coins are more friend the personal the obe block life no now waji account no. That is why we do it on YouTube. If you want to ask you know say my YouTube there and you now on semper. All right, so let me enter one of my email cv.tipsandgist@gmail.com. tipsandgist@gmail.com. Eti abusia also ba obebo wo email ahye ho. Make sure bo email no correct. Language no English. Now we just password. Now password no make sure. Motion you have to meet everything here. Or say the password must. Tisani ema wa you have to meet it. Ebi more enya de was at least it should be 8 characters. So the password is 6 and qualify a beso red. I also when uppercase, you can uppercase a capital letter barco at least a dorsal albeji lower case and I say a small letter barco and a dorsal beji. But at least I was an engine barco ebem. Number being so emrem a special character to say comma a period bracket apostrophe and money are they right nina a special character and I think so it should be identical in both password field into the obebasha hano and one I was abo right it sisiano mama yemfa to say tips and just right into my some caps locks into I say caps locks is on into me capital D na medum no into one say one mark say menya capital letter no. Now P T I P S tips and I'm abono and you know maybe be use or the member AND just capital and I'm my small JIST. All right, so my spelling tips and just but a capital T pen I'm the kind. So now I need a number, I need a special character. It may use at so symbol no at no. To the moment I'm about at no, once I meet special character no, right? And I'm a meet lowercase no, because my spelling tips and just no small letters you see I can number into number no at 1. Me the 1 aka home. To once I meet way na aka the last one. The last one is the same thing. Ebusia minim say when him item abeka say tips contem, but obi there password the Quran onim say ni secret. Timisra mo munya abotre aha yesua de eni kwase yekoja obia ewom. Yekoja obia ewom. Odena me boy it doesn't meet. I think it's tips and just man spelling here. I'm spelling here T capital T I P tips and AND just JIST at 1. Capital T I P S A N D JIST at 1. All right. So memiti requirements in. So you see Medicare first one, I think say me say S baako. Enti na answer. Enti also your password. I say ntimi so amehye onyabotre na ye me pese e man especially man mo na mo pese ade no no I send you email tips me timi create your bank account me show nyabotre e abotre na wanya onya abotre a ebeye o send me email a de metra na say nyabotre enti en send me ka che osisi a nyabotre na ye no nkakra obetima create password no o create wi a na wabo continue obo continue a wase confirmation wasend message about email mehu sa me phone ay konkron eti wasend bibia aba me email wase me nkoyi confirmation code so quickly me come email ni mu right me come email ni mu a so mo sha gmail na maba no right mo nyina mo kan bi hey there be where your google account okay any eti me email mo na mo wo no so mo kan email na email confirmation wase job bank government of Canada bibia ewo ho wase confirmation code no na wa list no it will expire in 1 hour so I will just copy this confirmation code. I will just copy it, sorry. Yeah, I will just copy it, then I will come back to what I was doing. All right, na masaba na mabe paste ewo eti mokaya numbers na confirmation code no na mabono me na mabo continue ti me sure check wo email. So send confirmation, check email na emaya manindi be 1 minute. Amba check your spam. It me share spam messages no. All right. Now why continue. Now edoko security questions. To baby say some security questions and answers. We are now where we. Now security question no. We list questions wo into select security question ni bia. Now one kasa why answer. It the first one I am use me fan say what is your mother's middle name? Right? What is your mother's middle name? Na matre ama AMA. Utimi bo display answer no so. Na what say correct. Into what is your mother's middle name? AMA. All right. Security question number 2. Dear Kwana men select. What is the name of your first love? Na and also matre equia. Ebia mini equia ne dika de tie. Right? Equia na name first love. Na and also my equia. Now you need the security numbers. Said the wura job bank anyinmu a anytime you be job bank anyinmu obebisa one security question and you have to answer it correctly asana wetimi am wewrem. So please questions be obey bia no mesro keeping it safe. All right, security question number 3. Metumi select what is the name of your childhood best friend? Menkwala abrim near friend Opoku. Me fancy Opoku, right? Opoku na na menkwala abrim my childhood friend. Security question number 4. And the security questions in a dorsal. Oh, bet ma select be. Who is your favorite actor? Right? Nama Trebia Lewen. Right? Lewen is my favorite actor. Nama Tre Lewen. Kojon cancer Lewen. Security question number 5. What is your father's middle name? Nama Tre Kofi. Right? Nama Tre Kofi. So and yet chinchina say Pepe Po. So papa din to nimo papa din kana for so no. For answers to be a obetimi akai. And our questions in so obetimi den. Enya answers. And yet said the tips and just are selecting so and one paper and also best select so questions in a dorsal. But answers no she say a answer anytime you be sawa obekai because one kaya obechro ewo. All right, into we are now wabo continue no eso. Obo continue no so Obo continue no so and one year no account creation na year no we are almost done. I am they say yeah use 1 hour at the higher life we say. The second one no yeah the job search any sending the all right, so authentication obe authenticate it has say was if I would and money ade. All right. It is select obisa we Mr. Mrs. and Miss it Mr. Right, Mr. They be a use a John Mensa, so Mr. John, first name John, last name Mensa, last name last name Mensa. Postcode Mr. Postcode no a postcode or Canada now postcode to me aye, but only Canada now Ghana select I am not a Canadian resident. let's just mente Canada ho. The moment I select say won't take Canada and a hobeko blank. Now what me then atwa. So now finish. Eti ebusunya account ni isi amenya email mote konkroro a menya email say successfully ma create job bank account. Eti mo hwa ha baby na sign in ewo no. Sisi ano emo hu John Mensa say ya twa John Mensa eden ewo ho. Ebusunya se wani gide me ye ho de obetimi aye ne so be like video no wo TikTok so eno aso wo don sabe bobo so sa na likes na kosro wa gift na watu agumi so na da ne sika na me da to credit me mic ne say ya na me de bi ato right and one abetumi eden aye because we a free knowledge a free untuaka men kan say bra me ho ansa na wa be consultation na e kan say a free knowledge and I'm a demo many time crime the BSI, so I'm giving it here for you. Everything you need be free. All right. So John Mensa is there. Dashboard. Now there is something we call dashboard. Medical actually. Let us look at our dashboard. Make sure say dashboard or no, and no, and a show profile any BBR. I say tips. I am a computer phobia. How can I do all this? You need to learn. Most of us now you need access to computer, right? Me na me free sick and me computer turn home after SHS. Ebi a JHS na me call computer lab no me ade. Me SHS ansa na metumi nya laptop ekura. So some of us we didn't get it from early childhood, but in computer. So you have to learn it, bro. You can do it. Why solo? You can do it. All right. Now, if you look at the dashboard, right, into my click it. So any you are able to click a tab with my click it so. See my click dashboard. Dashboard no, a be show within John Mensa, not a show account, no standard account, right? A show standard account. All right. A be show number of days are wire active job bank in the last 7 days. In the last 7 days, they be a bit much be a 2. Say the last 7 days, why 2 days active, Eda minuna, what to me abaho, a boama who say, oh yeah, they are now, where for jobs favorited. Say, ya job search, ye job search. A jumebia ya nije hua, ye nyanya resume. Afei na yɛkɔyɛ resume no yɛbɛ save ato hɔ ɛte sɛ waba TikTok na mayɛ video bi na wa save ato hɔ no na wa favorite no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ nti wo favorite a wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɛba bɛtɔ jobs favorited nti mefa sɛ adwuma 10 ɛna na watumi ahu akɔmu ahu sɛ womiti eligibility but aka resume nti afei na wokɔ akɔyɛ a na wa favorite ɛdɛn ato hɔ wo favorite to hɔ a ɛbɛka hɔ saa nti wobɛkɔ no na bia just favorited atwerɛ 10 jobs applied. Adwuma wire application biano. A betchere at all say you have applied for those jobs. All right. Now, your dashboard, yanko search. I feel na yako shushe adwuma no. Iti yako search na automatically a be free ho. A dashboard no e free ho. Now job search no, or say what? What? Edi na shushe where? Which part of Canada ena woko? Ena edi beam. So make sure say location because say uni Canada ho dada I be a hand into pay juma a ben no leave the location alone and focus on a juma kra ope. So there are a lot of job roles at debia medemamo you will cook ewo ho you will chef no and one cook a juma ni bo ho a na edino kra sasesa but o resume no so a cook resume a wait me apply chef the same thing right. Adwuma bi it is a hairstylist. Ghana be can hairdresser. And one here be called such a hairdresser. But a hairstylist. Ebu ati say mason. O such a emma. I just a bricklayer and a block layer and a concrete finisher. Because Ghana no mason ni bako on one a bedroom mortar. No a mess it. No a plaster. No a derby. Inti Canada no. What she say a concrete a finisher. That is one be finishing concrete mixer. One abe may say a brick layer, one abe share bricks and a block layer, right? Block layer or brick layer. It will cause a mason Emma. It you have to because a specialty, you have to specialize in one of them. Umpa once a ma yen construction labor. That is alcohol. A jume bia say cast a mortar beswa, your cast a swayon rose abeswa. You are just a construction laborer. A woman no catch employer and say okrano. Now a mason ni our gun into blocks no. A bricks no bit me to be and our blocks no bit me had to be. All right. So you can go into the general field. No in construction labor. Let's just wait to me they apply Juma Bebre. Your electrician or ho and many other. So electrician able how baby certificate unibia for construction labor because I know on G certificate be to say trade certificate, maybe electrician trade certificate, plumbing trade certificate, plumber, obisa plumber trade certificate. Now we need be a koye construction labor. Oko hona dachi we are now koye plumber, right? So you have to note that. Eti ena yede cook ena ebe sechi. Ana yefa cleaner en sechi. So you sechi cleaner. Until over type cleaner, right? The cleaner na ma type ewo ho no. Mama YouTube ni there you can all see say ma type cleaner ewo ho. Na wabo search, one say search button na wa ha say no. Na wabo so. Who use mobile phone a ebe sesa kakra because of baby ebe hihye. But meye mobile phone de kakra ewo TikTok eno enye advanced because ebe 10 minutes video nti ebe fast. Iti na usua we na meye TikTok de na obeti ubehunu you just pick it up, right? Nti bomode ane sua we ni obo section so a ebe search cleaner dodo a ewo ho. It was search cleaner no or say 4,800 resource, 4,810 resource. That is a cleaning company. Now enema bi wo ho a eho se otimi ehye ne nso ewo ha se ye wadwuma bi wo ho a job bank for e de ato ho. Eti ano bohu se sa Canada flag we eda nchen eno che se job bank employer no e de to job bank. Se employer no de ato job bank no say de akoto any other third party website a show to say we employer we ewo job bank sa wo monster sa we monster.com ho so you apply Canada adwuma no bi wo ho. So o click so de obekọ monster na wakoya application e ba sa enye very safe. Cleaner we say sa company we say indeed esemboni to ono so they are to indeed instead of job bank mesremo ye be filter. One say also it looks like you are currently located outside Canada. Click here to see only jobs for international candidate. So you can automatically click on it, then it will show you the jobs you can apply. Inteno answer wa click so na actually adwuma one kasa de ubetime aye application. Okay. So the jobs are international candidate ebetime aye application no. One says is here no eso ate. First one na 1,800 but is here eso ate aba be 1,461. Nti eso ate. Na che say ebi wo hanka yentumi nye but we no mo de ebetumi aye. Now the question is, how do we know that some of this company they are having LMIA or not? LMIA. Now the reason why I like job bank is because it is easier to see if they have LMIA. And to say less than beggar to me who say or ademana no. All right. Now today we are using the advanced search. Osha has ya advanced baby a browsing no advanced ho. Until ya search it yanya 1,461. You be use advanced search. E de akọ pick LMIA. Until you be click advanced and so. Loading into munya botrema no. All right. Into advanced search. Also says here current search results 1,641. Now advanced search no keywords bi a utimi yi bi frame na de bi akeka ho no ne ade enti te sa ha say obisa wo say cleaner na open no open light duty cleaner omo cleaning and ema light specialized cleaner no ne janitor no ne ade hanyina you don't need anything, just leave it there. You need everything. Poultry house cleaner crowd there ho nyina 00 janitor don't touch them. Obisa also open juma ya posting the last 48 hours na say 2 days ago and na abeda sheshe just say ntutuo nyina firi mu ba 24 jobs per out of 1,000 when 24 per open within the last 30 days 1 month then issued 485 but open juma more than a year 30 days those juma no enyina yi one click here then ni nyina be ka bom na chese wo no wani je the bro 30 days ho wani je but the moment I select no na chese wa filter e ba sa na eso beti automatically 1,400 results no eso beti. For instance make click we so a on say a load so on say view results no eso beti once it says what ya be 976 so I will not use it na ma say ye free so na sa go back. I don't need that part. Employment conditions obisa say juma no open the no daytime, weekends, morning, evening, night, and many other day. A ho jaho. yɛde wo kɔhyɛ ahomakye kora a wobɛkɔ adwuma me nua wopɛ Canada akɔ. So leave that part. Anyɛ sɛ adwuma no ɛso bɛte. Ɛna provinces a wokɔ baabi a wokɔ Alberta cleaners a yɛkɔ Alberta ɛyɛ 579. British Columbia anom ne ade right? Eti province bi wɔ hɔ a wohu sɛ ebi kora ni hɔ. Quebec 35 ɛhɔ ɔmbɛgye French. Saskatchewan 45. Nti wotumi sɛ Alberta ne British Columbia paa na akɔgyina. Ɛhɔ paa na akɔgyina. Mesrɛw ɛhɔ nso medi kan ka kyerɛ sɛ gya hɔ. You don't need that part. Ɛgye sɛ bia wɔ Canada hɔ a wakɔtena baabi you are focusing. At times I'm catching Crawford say Ontario, right? Toronto, mama call visit Toronto, no Ontario, right? Province, Juma so ewo kakra. Enye Juma ni nyina de, but at times I na bi wo 389 ebi enso ewo. But jaho, don't click that. Hours full time or part time. Honsu jaho. Unya part time but I can say LMIA for no de a full time. So a hono bit me click full time. Because you are focusing LMIA. So a full time. Now I Canada na you student now part time ubit may include both part time, but for the sake of LMIA in the you select say a full time. It is so at so by 14 TC results na 1,447. All right. Now I say job source, verified jobs, provincial government near the ade a whole bit me edge ho, and as bit click verified jobs. Why am a person who say edumano ya verify say employer a government now verify as come bia and scam no. Now I click verified. Let's say I now verify, na just say why is safe. And still na so anti because in yabo full time the can in a verify, so it's the same search results. Now employment period of employment permanent contract na the jaho, right? Jaho nya contract your for permanent jaho. All right. Education or training so jaho jaho. All right. A salary jaho. Now a happen here. What was our intended applicant no? Intended applicant. Canada for or authorized workers a 2081 and to ones the cleaning jobs out of 4,000 nearby, say 8,000 no say no. Now the doors of a 2,008. But see, yeah, select Canadians and international candidates. Not just a employer or befa both Canada for and a ye it's eno and a 1447. Now out of 1147, Canada for a womb, international candidate a womb. Say see, kwan bɛn so na yɛbɛtumi anya international candidate for ni nyinaa no ɛhɔ ɛna LMI no ɛhyɛ because LMI no maka kyerɛ say the moment a LMI da so no it means Canadians are not showing interest, therefore abɛyɛ wo nkwa wo deɛ yama wo ni wo nua aduane sɛ moni na wo nua ne sɛ wamɛn a ebusua sɛ atɔ lie meboa. So out of that 1,447 no both Canadians and international candidates. Etimi hu LMI for na ɛhɔ no ɛnyɛ Canada for asɛm because they don't need LMI. Let's just better your lie so we are now using the advantage na you use no. Say you has you benya LMI, so you scroll down. Osha has a employment group. Indigenous people, your case will be indigenous. Let's just almost free Canada ho. Persons with disability, almost well newcomers no that. Ebusia has say you trade temporary foreign worker. Temporary foreign worker. Some mobile kai bibia. Time I make them LMI, make sure say the LMI is needed to hire who? A temporary foreign worker. That means we are going to select the temporary foreign worker. So this is telling you, say, your job advanced section, say, out of over 4,000 cleaners, the LMI, that's why bit me temporary foreign worker, 147 pe. And until now, be to me send me message. Say tips, your resume, mame. Mr. Juma we say unya LMI was then because I do a lot of research. Before so beba me also per resume. Me nya head Juma open. I have to rush, come and do the advanced search and see that month. It waste a resource no. Echna bi beti ma beka ho next month. E beti ma ba so manya cleaners a we. They will not need cleaners that month. Na e bia ate ako cook and as ate ako administrative assistant. So maybe I was search bia we use advanced search now you are able to know the number of companies looking for people. And we have 147 companies are more temporary foreign workers. 147. And so we are you don't need to do anything again because at least you've gotten what you want. Then you come back and you click view 147 results. View share company no or mudi na your application. So you could view. Into my click so munya abotre ebeba. Into nya click so depending on o data no. Into one sa aba. Into eba no one say 147 pe na ewo ho. Into results na edoso no. Eso atia beka 147. Ebusua minim se mo amuni item no. Wadwum be ye wona. Tips do ye be fu. Na hin no akoye ya sisi ya sa ba ya chi no. One say wo hwa ha se ya. Filter ma filter nyina na atwerɛtwerɛ gu hɔ. Nti filter number 1 cleaner. Filter number 2, yes, full time. Filter number 3, Canadians and international candidate. Filter number 4, temporary foreign workers. And a filter number 5, verified job. It yepe cleaner juma. Cleaner juma no yepe full time. Cleaner juma no yepe juma Canada ni betimi aye na international candidate betimi aye. And a feel crowd yes yempe no yes apede temporary foreign workers yedema LMIA for nkwa. And I feel so yesuro se scam bi be scam ye. It yepe juma aban no a verify. Tisa 5 filter we say and I'm there ya abeka kitwe bi abeka 147 and you say half a loaf of bread is better than none into eswati it we na at least when we say this month ma apply next month ebiba na wasaye ebiba no wasaye enkoye bebre obu a onye we na wolf yegum no abetwere they are not calling me. Yeah, they are not calling you. Now when them say ye bibi say you didn't know it. They're not calling you. You didn't know it. Some area or say I cannot see very well. Found some screen so ewo YouTube. Na ko corner mu ho, ubehu settings ewo ho. Change the quality no echo high pixels. Ubehu ni ye me sure say we data nintia. All right. So is it true that they have LMIA? Yes. We a cleaning supervisor. Who needs supervisor scroll form? One who cleaner ewa Oko Manitoba, right? Oko Manitoba. Let's see if they have LMIA. So we are just clicking on it to see if it is true that I've been able to get the LMIA for us. So we click on it, it will search and search and search. Then Oba then once I watch or say this employer has applied for the LMIA. It becomes easier for you. We are now go back. When so Oba click way so no the same thing. This employer has applied for LMIA. When so more kohe, back on Manitoba, when back kohe. Okay, into no address no any no right. I think it's Ontario, Ontario. Company needing New Ocean Supermarket or Mope Cleaner. All right, so you see, it is very when so British Columbia, right? Cleaner Delta British Columbia. When so sa apply LMIA. So you see, I quite say do apply no LMIA that's because you nyabotre use the advanced search. Ebusuya unyabotre na uye ni year. You don't have to worry yourself. All the companies being listed, the advanced search will come. And to click a company in this one, now look at the eligibility. Company where I'm Manitoba, eligibility was up a said the yidi can yanko back to class 1, you see, or class 2, yanko P1. P1 then is you say eligibility English. Education, or see where one go school kura ope. And more manko school, you can also apply, but can who say English? Into when I letter, why one school, no, so we need wasi. There was also English, which is the islet. But why wasi? Ubet me the wasi no amano. Na wajaho. So no degree, should I say only degree ope, no certificate or diploma. So no degree, certificate or diploma. Let's say only bia ope. Who be so ope. We any minimum requirement. Experience or see we will train. Let's say only experience kura ope, obe training as a cleaner. But me sure who will be so ope. It will your resume na fashion so at least why you be that. Work settings, moka kwa juma restaurant, hotel, and I think so relocation cost covered by employer. You can say relocation cost covered by employer. That means it's either say we relocated from Ghana, ako Canada no, the employer is going to cover that cost. And I say be our Canada ho now ye juma, ebi am ejuma no ewo Ontario. Na ya to atwene company nanya deal bi ewo Manitoba and I say e bi no de wokọ ha ebo obe cover the relocation. So it depend on the what kind of job offer na kasa when offer letter na details no ebebem. All right, responsibility or say oba be prapra obe mope obe wash floor obe dusty furniture obe paper ho vacuum ni ade omo be sempa me ka say obe ko hotel nti eho obe sempa right empa no boys ni bi ho mo ni mpa se omo sempa na say omo girls eba nti sisi mo nsu ampa se so you have to clean, disinfect, blah 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 blah. All these, at least Febiba will see so. Febibra will see so say you know how to do it. And funny nyina ma so there, but be they will name and Febibra will see so say at least employer and say on pay experience there, but okay say why you be done now we say kura. Say, oh okay, and obana mechira you will know it very fast, right? Additional information, was it transportation is available. That is public transportation. Working conditions, or fast, tight deadlines, repetitive tasks, physically demanding attention, combining sitting, standing, and walking, right? So all these, you can include it in your on your cover letter or or skills and experience, strength, right? Personal suitability, or punctual client. So all these are EBA, I can say eligibility requirement into Oceana or qualifier. With your resume now that she shows under the skills, say I'm a team player, I'm a reliable because the company wants somebody who is having that reliability as a skills. All right. Other benefit, free parking, learning and training, money other. All right. Now who can apply? Everybody can apply. So Canadians can apply because even those LMIA that's no, they also have the right to apply, right? And other candidates can also apply. So with or without Canadian work permit. So we are without Canadian work permits, so we can also apply because there is LMIA for us. So okay, LMIA now say this employer has applied for the LMIA to hire a foreign worker to fill the shortage on temporary basis. That means there's a shortage. So they need you to come and fill that shortage. Canadians and permanent residents are able and encouraged to apply. Let's just say, Juma no, the first sentence ne. However, so you Canada ni nasa when you can also apply. The moment a Canada ni ebe application, obe use plus account na application or job bank no. Obe ba ha say no na red flag bi aso. Na red flag bi aso ho. Let's just say you cannot apply into globe no ebe deep red. Omo my application mo hu bi da ebe deep red. Let's just say even though say LMI no e wa ha say but Canada ni bi ahamo pa why Russian akwaya application. So don't apply. Ebusia, before say yebesua how to apply no, mama yensanya section no baako. This time round no yebe search administrative assistant. Administrative assistant. All right. Said the beya mo beti asie ye. Yes, I use advanced search no. Enti yebeba normal what are we applying? Now ya type administrative assistant. Administrative assistant. Administrative assistant. So administrative assistant. Now you click on the search. Na wa search. Sa search na ya na okone mu ha no. O search ya. Results no was 2,647 results. I think say filter na you use in a bit so. Filter na da so dada. Right? Filter na da so. Let me see if the filter na da so dada. But still, let us use the advanced search to filter more because yenya filter me, yenya Canadians no yenya no free so. Now you hear the actual advertisement. Okay, into ye free so no. Administrative assistant 6,878 results. Enti ye call advanced search mokai advanced and the maka say ewo browser no any search button no and can make a blouse e kumasi for asemo. So advanced search na ewa hasi na wa click so advanced. O click advanced ne so a obema ne time e na ya na e check akra. So obo advanced search number. The total view no ewo 6,878 obo se ewo. All right. Now makacho say ahanmu nyina no eya na jaho. All right. Ujaho last 48 hours 160. Last 300 and last 30 days 1 month say more than ewa. So nyina leave it. Yanko from ahanyina say first one me cheche mu kire so ahanmu nyina makacho say jaho. Verified. Yeah, so let us click on the verified. It ehia pa. So we need that filter. Ejuma by full time. We need it. Full time. Inti yempe part time. Inti yepe full time, yepe verified. Yanko form. Intended applicants, yepe Canadians and international candidate. Inti and also yebe click it. Canadians and international candidate. Canadians and international candidate. Temporary foreign workers. Temporary foreign workers. Na eno so ya click so. Eti ya click temporary foreign workers. No say LMIA, you know. You see your results na be 301. 301 results. This is telling you say the jobs for administrative assistant 301 results. 301 results. Okay, so you click on it, administrative assistant 301. It's 301 no ebi abebo so bia no na obehunu say LMIA no yatwerɛ this employer has applied for the LMIA blah 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 blah. You see, adwuma obekɔ akɔyɛ ne nyina e was biba CV so was skills also MS Word, Microsoft Office na that because administrative work obe type obe receive emails na that who can apply. Everybody can apply. All right, now let me do my last search na yemfa eno enye food service supervisor eno na meka sisi ano it is the leading job or job bank sisi food service supervisor bit my food supervisor na wa search eno na sisi ano search door pa food service supervisor. All right, so even advanced search with food supervisor and Canadians and international no krano 3,722 you use advanced search now you click advanced and so near full time and verified full time where where is the full time? Okay, verified. Let's click on the verified full time. Let's click on it. Canadians and international candidate. Temporary foreign workers. Temporary foreign workers. All right. So they have 55 results. 455 results. So that is that for food service supervisor. And as a food supervisor. All right. Now, obi maybe say, I didn't now select temporary foreign worker now. Now I select Canadians and international candidates. So what select temporary foreign worker now select Canadians we any free wa international candidates ni free so a. Obon say adwuma bi wa medical catcher say LMIA da so but Canada near show interest. It we say obe click so no obon say LMIA eda so but on say LMIA no so be form no na ebia it who can apply or say you can only apply if you are a Canadian and also a work permit. Let's just say Canada ni kind show interest into my year free baby international candidate no a bit my application even though say there's LMIA employer na apply na say Canada ni I could show interest. So in order to avoid those things, first now you name advanced search into ya so now people are asking you see no use advanced search no na off filter and no free so now ko select way na at least it will take you off that headache, right? It will focus on international candidates now or the temporary foreign workers LMI and also account. Then you start viewing it. Now fast to job application. If you want to apply for the job, for instance, food service supervisor and when if you want to apply Makacho, say after finding your eligibility, which I will not be doing it, you just gather all your documents. So what gather documents, secondary school certificate, what gather English, what gather experience, no, nina will see this, when you will see this, what cover letter will be biano, 4 documents abano. All right, we want other certificate to say so that is that. It will show how to apply. So she has here, I see advertisement, or your advert now could see 23rd of this month, right? Into a 4th, into a cabe 19 days, now a term. Into Obeko share expiry date, answer, right? It will show how to apply now why application. Before that, make catch them say, time I be a dashboard on make catch them say, if you be favorite, a juma wa favorite, ebia one who a juma no, wash LMI da so, you say, who's bit my, but only resume. Uni resume eti obey the day na wasa we uja ho ade be chin so bia obeko unhu sa adwuma ne biem so you have to favorite it so sha has ya on sa favorite no akoma no oh dey na me ye koi aha sa love no akoma no na waboso oboso na eso kokwa a on sa atwe favorited enti nya twe favorited na chese akoda obeko dashboard mu no na chese adwuma wa favorite no ebe twe 1 once a favorited 1 dates active and then yeah active just apply 0 Eti abusua who the way I see appear or dashboard. So maybe a dashboard, then I have to go back, right? I can just go back. Into ano na wahano favorite my favorite. It me fancy no so mepe, but mini resume and afraid na make a tips a video na my resume. So what am I supposed to do? Me san search bin come me search be 20. So na wasa ba ha we say or the make na salary say right into our LMIA. Obetua me ka say $20 1 hour be $20 no de be ma me. Okay mepe open nipa baako vacancy open nipa baako or you verified. All right. Okay, kind we say no. The reason why and a man go into this no because of the time. And I'm a series of videos YouTube has here. You can watch it and you get more knowledge about this. The other day you so advanced, but and also you focus it was my way. And then so the pentem. All right. So if you want it, none also favorite. You want it now a favorite. Right. It are quite to say when I'm Facebook, Facebook now or like a man for pictures and I say what TikTok and our favorite amount for videos, na call dashboard. So the next time ubenya you can say resume or documents be ready, you don't have to come and search for jobs. Or by you don't use the search. You don't come here search, no. You go to dashboard straight. Now aba just favorited no I click so. Once I click so ebe piaba nti my favorite mmienu pɛ once I show nti wɔ say food service supervisor I can say food service supervisor ɛno na show nti mmienu na ya favorite nti nka ne ya favorite 100 a ka bo sɛ ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ ya favorite ne nyinaa abusua at this point menim sɛ mabrɛ deɛ but moma yɛmfa nkɔ wie right moma yɛmfa nkɔ wie all right so isi a yɛbɛsua how to apply within 30 minutes ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi ɛyɛ biribiara awie. All right. Mo mo be join YouTube later na mo bisa documents ni adade. Yesua ni nyina. Yesua ni nyata ma yesua ni bia na wo ma TikTok e me join here. So this video will be saved on YouTube. Wo we are starting from scratch. And na bibia ya ye bia enyi bi frame. It is very important. Tin na man for that so te ha. Omo say omo data etie no. Nti afi na waba you will not understand. Woni enye pe. Woni enye pe. Wan ko hwe ni nyina nsia oboa da. All right. Let us try to apply this job, food service supervisor. So your favorite internet, your resume are you ready? Your by application. So I click on it. Food service supervisor. A load. So munya botre. All right. Into load na masai I go through. Say be me packet now or say $20, 40 hours a week. Okay, I'm okay. So me scroll down. When we dey here because the other day no be the kind ehwe right and then me the kind ahwe and my favorite nti say what favorite I don't need to read this because what to was you one day free one be favorite so you don't need no answer about straight to here show how to apply now what click so show how to apply or see you can apply by mail and I say by mail or by email because say your favorite LMI for no LMI no focus job bank no sorry focus omo ni Canada ninti one say one can say by apply directly on job bank it we was by mail or email senka adwuma Canada for ebe yanka bozo and watre apply directly on job bank and obedi kan asana email atwaso so this is telling you said they don't need people to apply directly on job bank you have to apply by email or Canada hodada you can also post it to them you can also post it to them by their mail so you copy their email address then now you can send the employer an email and that is all you are done so you just copy the email then you send employer an email it is why when your tips email address now we're sending me a message that is all you just send an employer a message oh yeah what's sending money we are applying no obo as tips my send employer email me de me resume cover letter ka ho na application me den na my me say no na why no say sa me say na nka den so application no ano no Tiam catch say Canada adwuma so what yana say unim apply a wo ho omobo papa because it is the easiest unya na say UK track job massa but abebre ni questions and answers so baby say bisa no just read it send it to the employer email no file documents send no you cannot do this just create job bank account save the jobs ada obenya home Now wabɛtena ase. O click first job, where you email, what's a new resume, cover letter, amano. Waba second job, where you what's the amano. All right. So now your copy email address, not just my copy at so may. What am I supposed to do? I am supposed to go to my email. So I am going directly to my email. I'm going directly to my email. So this is my Gmail account. I use the Gmail, right? So this is Gmail account. So recipient, who is receiving the message. So is the email address now me copy, I just paste it there. When this account dot at 120.com, right? DCC for no, right? Because that was the company's name. That was the company's name. So oba ha say ya we eno na copy. Nti eno nipa ne na me send ama no. Now what do I need? I need to copy this job bank ID, hashtag ID, right? This job bank hashtag ID. It tells the employer the particular job you want to apply. So I copy that one also because I will need it. Then I come back to my email. I come back to my email. Then subject. I can say application for is it food service supervisor, right? Food service supervisor. Sorry, food service supervisor role. Now what the job bank ID na account, job bank hashtag 288 ne ID no. Now when who knows say at this particular role. Sometimes you can also just leave this and use the job bank hashtag as you kind of say subject. So you can just do it like this, and the employers they know it. The moment we be who we know when him say that particular job because omunimamo hashtag into automatically we say a food service supervisor. The reason why you need to reference is because some of the employers they have multiple vacancies. Company will have up a driver or say a cleaner. Nti before say Obekin kind way we raise so many other the with only the introduction of one man who they ope, right? One man who they ope. So it makes it easier for them and make them interested to read over. Now you have to write something small because who send you be message at least catch them and say may send no message way into Mr. So just write something small. Tebia, hello employer, and a dear employer, right? So maybe a dear employer, dear employer, comma. So what are you telling the employer? Dear employer, comma. I saw your advertisement, right? I saw your advertisement, advertisement on Job Bank. You can also repeat the hashtag, right? And I say for a clinic, sorry, a Job Bank for food service supervisor role. So measurement trade the same thing. It's just something to tell you that 3BB. So I'm just creating it so you can see say I'm just trying to bring some words together. Food service uh, supervisor. What the mamusia agent phone in beba YouTube abisua no mo de say brana yenye job application ma. Dear employer, I saw your advertisement on job bank for food service supervisor position. Full stop. After going through, right? And I say after thorough search, and I say after going through, me person me use brofa kesi and you'll be an brofo. After I'm trying to know the type of English I may use. After going through the requirements, and I say eligibility requirements, and I say responsibilities, and I say so after going through the requirements on the website, right? I I can boldly say I am the ideal candidate, right? I am the, and as I am an ideal, you don't say I am the, that's the one quite. I am an ideal candidate for this position because I possess all the necessary experiences, experience, experiences, and qualifications. Possess no. All right. Find attach. Find attach. Yeah, sometimes if you click on how to apply, maybe we'll have more the questions be back. Say if you are sending them a message, include it into me bisa. Are you willing to relocate to Canada? Do you have a permanent resident work permit over there? To be I say, I do not possess a Canadian work permit, right? And as I don't have a valid working visa, right? So I do not possess, and as I do not have a Canadian, and as I'm not authorized to work in Canada, right? How you can write your sentence and it depends on you. So I do not have a Canada work permit. Therefore, therefore, I seek for visa sponsorship from your company. All right. Say employer no ambisa those questions now because say initial statement about type ya command no any kwase yetenten no sometimes and I don't encourage people to add this information but if you are employer no we bisa so you have to make sure say the all hand ho kra ebi kra na you don't have it now or hand ho akokan your resume anymore so all the man or hasia a man who say okay you have this is your answers so if he's interested then he can now further to read your resume and your cover letter. It help them, it help you, the applicant also. But when miss out those, do you have a valid work permit? Are you eligible to work in Canada? Are you willing to relocate? When miss out fani nyina show cover letter, what cover letter na fani nyina dem. Eshim na brofo na wahano. Enye ti. All right. So I do not have a Canada work permit. Therefore, I see for visa sponsorship from your company. I am willing to relocate. I am willing to relocate as soon as possible because sometimes umbisa will say are you available to start the job as soon as possible? Yes, as soon as possible. So I'm willing to relocate as soon as possible. Where we documents ben our day can so find attach my resume, cover letter. So English proof, what the English proof English proof, right? So English proof no what's in our day ya with my wasi wasi as my proof of English and as my English proof ebia as my English proficiency. Why wasi as my English proficiency. Say any other certificate be kan ho afa ka ho. Now degree no many ade no educational so also pobia ko secondary school a wobetumi de enso say bia wasi na secondary school any money ayi but education it is a degree certificate transcript Mr. Mfa no ka ho and one say we CV no a resume no so no obetre education I say BM ko school e okay university me we say right it shows say wako school right it we English proof ne here these three documents in here so your driver not a driver license I'm sure cannot fano ka ho now if you want to send them the documents after typing this if you want to send a document ohwe has say bon say office pin bi a akwa te say de e na oko office a omo file ayi omo de file omo de eh, file pin me dem who say no sin canon no right so it is used to attach files so who say symbol na you just click on it o click here e do be ra o phone so and I said the ube ra o laptop on so na document na wo hwehwɛ no na watumi de akɔhwɛ nti so sesia no the me document me laptop ni mo, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see. You probably you'll not be able to see. So let me try and get some a cover letter be. Okay. So once I attach Elijah PDF. So I think this is my resume also. My UK CV, but anything. So what do remember? What click is what then you attach. So you can attach as many the certificate, SHS certificate now. Open so yeah. Once I click attach and so I correct. No attach ni na. Oh yeah, now I was send. The moment I be send, I be call employer no ho. Right? Me person me boss sending so because I'm not doing the right thing. The media sending no krano and so I don't want to worry the employer. So otre brofo ni wie na brofo no enya woda. You can let artificial intelligence rewrite the watchere no obehwe so atwere ama wo e ma ne ntwere de ono no pe the watchere no ma ne hwe so dem entwere ma wo. So you can copy it, control plus copy. You can copy the sentence now why no your app bi a friend of paraphrasing tool. Paraphrasing tool. Let me try and paraphrasing tool. Maybe I made a link, about YouTube caption. I say, made a so this paraphrasing tool can make you paraphrase anything. You can subscribe to it. So me, I have the subscribe button. Yeah, mitria maybe be a mitria, right? Pesika tria unya ni ye. Software I'm there resume mitria. Software I'm there check about letter mitria. Software I'm there paraphrasing mitria. Even software I'm there stream yard I buy it every month to be at £49, almost £50. That is why you're supposed to gift me, right? And this is the investment I do for this TikTok and this YouTube. So also no, if you need this paraphrasing, I think that they have the free version. Free version, paraphrase standard and fluency. But oh yeah, advanced one, I bet me I'm a lot of paraphrasing. So who here say obetriaka. I just say about the year or masters and now PhD. It is used for project work and other things, right? But just for a job application, you don't need to purchase it. So just use your free version. Into bar now paste it. Dear employer, I saw your advertisement on Job Bank for food service supervisor position. After going through the requirements on the website, I can boldly say I am an ideal candidate for this position because I possess all the necessary experiences and qualifications. I do not have a Canada work permit, therefore I seek for visa sponsorship from your company. I am willing to relocate as soon as possible. Find attach my resume cover letter, WASI, as my English proficiency. All right. Now I want to paraphrase it. So I just click on the paraphrase. Now I try no different way amame. All right. It won't brofundewe what's your trim. I say, dear employer, I saw your food service supervisor job ad, right? That is an advert, ad on Job Bank. Based on the website's requirements, I am confident that I am a strong candidate for this position due to my experience and qualifications. As I do not have a Canadian work permit, I am seeking for visa sponsorship from your company. I am ready to move as soon as possible. Attach my resume, cover letter, and WASI for English proficiency. I was actually a different brofo. The same thing now, but actually, it took kind of me no idea. Then you can rephrase. No, what's about rephrasing? So, it's a better from. I see to my boss. I saw your job on. I saw your job bank food, I think it's a way different. Sorry, yeah, your job bank food service supervisor ad. Reviewing the website requirement, I am confident that. So you see, when so I trying to for I am seeking visa sponsorship from your company as I do not. Into once was so Marco rephrase is hi boss. Your food service supervisor job was on job bank. Reading so there they be you can use this. Ubetime I choose standard. So person entering the standard, right? Into one say I train a different thing. I train a standard form. Entering the fluency. Ubetime train the fluency at the amount. Entering no formal way of writing. Until once a way formal letter. I try the formal way. Regard employer. I notice not just a way. I train the formal way, right? Ubetime say I train as academic, right? Entering as academic. So I train as academic. Obetumi aka say entry as I think say nwie academic in nwie egusua show. So you see, but what we use free version no Fellas, or say hi tips. Yeah, hello. While you use free version, you'll not be able to navigate. She said, right? It will just give you Obviously, I'm very happy to write you this letter. Yeah, it is done. It is done. So, dear employer, actually, so I think it's a free version. A bit more use standard and fluency, and that one is okay. This is just a letter. And you be who school approach now where thesis near there, then you will need to paraphrase it so that you don't do plagiarism, right? But you can use the free version, right? You can use the free version. Um, all right. Eti me fan say yenko shorten. Shorten I am a ped and a shorten. No. All right. So I like this. Very short. Shorten. But the shorten is not free. You have to buy it. So I use the shorten always. All right. So employer in job bank, I saw they've been paid with rephrase. Shorten. Dear employer, I saw your full service supervisor adult. Based on I like this. So I copy it. Now I copy it. Almost I didn't know copy. So you have to copy it. Unya boss so click so I copy. Now I'm back to email. Yeah, na your email. Me refi ade aye yo. Me ya bre. Now aba back to email. Na de wo kyerɛ ye no. Enye de no we delete. Na de wo copy ye no. Wa paste e wo ho, right? Wa paste e wo ho. Na wa send it ama employer no. Ebusua at this point, when you send my employer no eteke sa send pe application ba ko na wa ye. Na wa sa ba second application. Na wa sa ye. Na wa ba third application. Na wa sa ye. Uwie a, wo send my employer ni wie a, what you are supposed to do, leave the email, come back to the job bank account. Employer way na yeah application na command no. Come back. Oba, I think it's zoom it too much, so some of the things are not showing. Yeah, oba, I have say yeah, favorited. Baby, our favorite na no na yeah search no see favorite here. I have applied. Click on it. I have applied. Now aboso, I have applied. It was say you marked this job as applied. Yes, because my sending employer an email. Oh yeah, sana. Anytime you search for job, emfa juma we mre ubium. Anya sa obey double application. What I say. So the moment you send an email to an employer, you come back and you click I have applied. And until na mobe kaya mo first. Na me ye free. Tama na me was school I was Sunderland. Na me ye job application mo mono. Now, what I do when I say when I create a job bank account for them, no, they are able to see the job bank. Into me apply, who say I apply by 100. Say, on me call email mo so now I'm say tips so yes. So after I send my email, me send it back. I come back to the job bank and I click I have applied. Say the baby show. So if we go to the dashboard, back to our dashboard, you see say the jobs favorited. If favorite a juma minu and a application back and okay. If favorite a juma minu and a job application and so at this point, adwuma bi abɛyɛ you can see it over there. Now, if you want to trace it, just click jobs applied. Now, what click so jobs applied. Ubon say show say ɛwɔ ha. Ɛkyɛ na unya ɛyi bi wɔ email mu na pɛ sɛ ohun sɛ ɛtwa mu a, then you just click on it and go and see. Nti ubon say wobɛkɔkora na expired. I don't even have to go there. Ube background on actually expired. Let us say Juma na expired. It will have expired, Now say I expired that job bank, but among for a while, no who say probably they are not going to call you. But please say expire 30 days so at least 30 days because employers omo ebi wɔ ha otimi twɛn ya ma adwuma no expire na mo my application nyina afei na mo bɛhwɛ mo resume no one after the other na mo application one after the other. So okona adwuma na expire, she date na expire. Ntina I told you, so you can really click on the job and look at when it will expire. Into uba from where obeka die be expire. Was it 28th of this month never expire. So expire we are 30 days, 1 month be at the end so you can be targeting 28th of April. Yamfrewa, let's just say say they are not going to call you. All right. At this point, yayade. And the yasuya LMIA hun sembe brave. Yasan esua how to create a job bank account. Mato me boase. Mesrɛw video no ɛwa. Me ama me no me ama brɛ wohwɛ m'ani autum sɛ mabrɛ but metimi ayɛ. Iti wa wo hwɛ no. Wo de kora de wobetimi de 5 days ahwɛ and wohwɛ 20 minutes. Ɛkyɛ na woahwɛ ba me Medina menaswaye. So you have no excuse if only you want to do it and do it properly. And skip it. Every information I give is very, very important for you going to Canada. So please take your time, watch it. And rush it. Person me quite apply juma. No. TLMI you know abakwasem and mini how the employers apply. All those information you need it. You need to know. Now I know that will back into your application. It motivates you. Now it's your job bank account in the BBA your application now. I'm sure that with this video, last year you see a job bank or mama with this video, they will have everything in this video. At this point, please, I don't do job application. Make sure say, make say na me my bida tamana mo school no, right? It is very stressful, and it is. I can't. Don't send me email tips. Person will apply Ejuma or Canada, mami. I don't do job application. I have taught you. There are some people on YouTube, there are some people on TikTok, on Facebook. On my job application, recruitment. If you know you cannot do it, just go to them, pay them, and let them do it for you. Okay. The only thing I can squeeze my little time to do it for you is probably a correct standard resume, Canada standard. Yes, because the rules and regulations, and not the entire find no moment to say most of Nkrofo agents near, they don't even know the rules and regulations about the resume. Even though say material YouTube you people can watch it. But obi oha obon a trimodens and obeko no akwye basa na fe na bemabu. So I know the me time me 2 hours be there. I can sit here, design the resume for you and everything. But me show job application one kasaye. One kasaye. And don't do one. Do more. Do more. Eti you can say and then you share food service in more than 100 jobs, right? So the whole month, a bit more expire in Temajabi. So you have to start applying for Oma, deadline or ebeno, or apply every day. Be about to apply 5, 10. Okay, Jumaba, you can be applying. Month in the best, no apply 100 next month, apply until you get. Even when you interview, don't stop application. They be me say when you interview, after interview, you don't even know if they are going to call you. So until you get the LMIA and say you're the work permit not to please don't stop job application. Mane, you're addicted to job applications. To say the why you're addicted to you can say Betway and Abibisa. Don't be addicted. You can say don't stop. You're addicted. Anytime you have a phone piano and you may be a home. Have I applied for job before? Am I increasing my chance to go to Canada? Once I start here, share TikTok and then nipa 300, YouTube and nipa be oma bere oma koda. But tips and just I am here. Eti owa bere wakoda oko. Na we have send me email. Say me makasa we na me so ma bere na time me beda no. You want me to go and reply your email? Say me nkoye job application ma. I will not do it. Why I say because me chere na obetuma ye no. Waja hoko. We need time. Now we need time. I me dem what time. You see, we need time. I mean, what time? This is the gospel truth, and therefore, agent bedi esika debia because we don't want to invest our time, our energy to learn, do it, and we depend on people. Yes, I'm asking. Oh, tips, show. Oh, tips. I could get to say, "Papa, penny move from a boss." And when why? It is because they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. You see, Mr. Mama, we will know how to do it, and yeah, matome boasi 2 hours. It is because I want you to get there. I want you to get there. Unya LMIA na wokwa. Oye juma ubenya sika. Or the conference you will still apply it over there. Or the conference you will still apply it over there. I am telling you the gospel truth. Minim krofo be bromo Canada o machate me so mo per resume. Omo ko Canada na agent anya mo man na adento manye bi. Omo ko do resume no de den. Afi na okopay juma. So even if you go to Canada, agent in your conference money at Adempua, you will go. Anything now buy a mayor, wager hokona. Oh, yes, you can 1 billion to your agent no crack do her. You will still apply for the jobs. Obekone Juman in ho, you have to apply it. Especially the LMIA ones. And it's not even easier for you to get it within that 6 months. Therefore, it is advisable you do it in Ghana than to go. Obibu Abem say it is not possible for you to get LMIA. Catch and say it is possible, but it is not easier. Tips and just a catch me, and I know it. So in boom abem. I know it is not easy for me to get it, but it is possible. It will no bisa say wo dodo say na we ye fa resume mame na me fan to tips and just do or chere YouTube no say oh yeah the correct thing. You see, most people are in Canada, they don't even have a correct resume. Ghana CV now, or more picture was so now, no more they and they are using it to apply and they don't get it. And they are saying, say, oh, Canada for cry, or home cry. Massa, bisa say resume cry or pape biana. Why na yen resume mano? Nipa no the job bank rules, 10 rules of resume no de ye. Bisa say English prove no. Bebre cry ni wasi, or money islet no na de. O time conference no. Ebi okra na wasi wentwa instead say ka betra islet. When you say LMI, you need English. You cannot work in Canada without the English. You cannot work in UK without writing IELTS or ECTS. The same thing for Canada. You cannot work in Germany without writing German language, especially if you need a work permit. Ejuma nkrata ebiana nkwanche ejuma bi na okoye. The time I the conference kwa one to boase ampe with English proof anto one ade no. Ukodru ye no was any CV no am my employer. One for English proof anka ho. Resume no kran so anya papa. Ghana de no picture boso off key wo mo. You see, so ya na ye ho. Ye ho na ya say bu ye ho abem. Let me show you a document of your work permit from Moshe a document na was na. E dey na actually Immigration Canada, right? Canada Immigration Work Permit, Accra office. Now, if you go on the IRCC and you apply for a work permit, they ask you where you are applying from. The moment you state the country, to say, I may apply from Ghana, may apply from, say, documents you will need. Now, the documents you will need, it is telling you a lot. It is telling you a lot. It will work to Canada. Wo kura document we kura unnim say LMIA no work permit no. Sa document we me here. One boa ho na akoye no. How? One boa ho na akoye no. How? Mame nye ne say kura na mo hu ne ye. All right. Nti wo hwa ha say a me ka kire wo say unya LMIA na ukọ Canada. O de o wife ebekọ. Enti ono no obe apply for open work permit ama wo spouse. Enti o say what the nipa ne bekọ a you can apply for open work permit, right? But you have to do a completion on separate application required. It or obisao say work permit na wo your application or the wife bekọ ana wo be here open work permit. Number do say no be here is it 1 or 2? It o yere ba kunti hono wala stay 1. Here temporary no you need the open work permit for your wife. So all right. So why opese o wife ebesra or the visit visa ebesra but ebi a wife a business bi wo Ghana opese wo mu a wo nya LMI wo de ko e wo mu a obesra no you don't need to apply open work permit. You just apply for the temporary resident permit. That is a visit visa or something, right? Now what the amount said be anytime bia no onya 5 years visa, 10 years visa, anytime be obetimi abesra wo e wo Canada na mabompa ye e wo dem. All right. And minor children unkwada so what the unkwada less than 18 years right? Enkwada 6 years to 18 years, then you have to apply open study permit because okwa obeko school ewo. Now the difference between the open study permit and the actual study permit, actual study permit, you have to apply for a university and a college or Canada. Ghana na no application when you where you to say the amount for this school econo. But when you LMIA woko unkwada ebi ombedi wachi from 6 years to 18 years or mutimiko school timi ekotena classroom biano, you apply for open study permit. It will go do her and son wako school e ben wo ewo ho say LA primary bi wo DA primary bi wo ha saito bi wo ha na yese unkwada no metime eden akọ. So eno no ye open study permit, eno nya the actual study permit. All right. Now, dependent, nkwada omobro 18 years, 22 years, that is dependent, you can actually apply for a study permit. I don't know, I was apply for a university in Canada, Anabibisa, right? I know the omobro 18 years, ekodia, untumi for monko as a child. I was omo apply for school, omunya letter of acceptance from a college or university in Canada, and send to me then. And yes, I'll me apply for temporary resident permit, visitor visa. Now, I'm so anytime bia or more besra. All right. Now, documents I will be here. No, Dafo for ye but we no me bro some person was shade. Now, omo mako do Canada. Omo SSA, omo LMIA SSA, omo meet documents into omo toto ayampia say it is not there, it is not there. No, they don't meet it. Most documents ni mu ye. I know they have the original passport. You are Ghana, you need it because a Accra office. Now you need to follow the Accra office requirement because uni Canada hon krata, Ghana krata na wo. So a Canada for no instructions from the Accra office no, and no and I will be follow because Ghana. All right. No, so I say two passport photograph signed and dated at the back, right? Date no what signing actually date ni nyina bibia. Original passport, I know the minimum some CV or resume up to date. Do you have it? It wo any nipa ne ko wo yere na ne ko ni nyina no. Aha. Right? O spouse wo your bounce okunu na ne ko nyina no. Okunu no say ni CV because ono so open work permit and a way man so e was a uchra ba ne say oye adwuma wo Ghana dada into ko betime nya adwuma ye. Now once I when adwuma no so CV na de my employer no once wo de be ma wo mo before you can get the work permit. Evidence that you meet the job requirements, right? It's a job, no. Say no also or secondary school. You have to give a copy of your WASI results to the embassy. We cry time I work permit no. Na me see ebe komu ye nti mbeti ase. Say adwuma no so mpo bi okɔ school de ho ubeja ho. Police certificate. Eti nkrofo ebi omko Canada omo de visit koye. Do they have police certificate? No. Can they get a police certificate in Canada? No, because omo tena ho more than 6 months. It's a country I tena ho more than 6 months within the last 5 years and I will apply police certificate. So do they have it? No. Omo ni and so Canada. All right. Proof of employment. Omo nya adwuma, omo nya adwuma. O de visitor ko de eyako. Unya okay, wait, proof of employment ne ye adwuma na o ye wo Ghana into letter from a current employer. Or what you letter from employer and any juma. Who pay slip 3 months. Or now the employment letter it should be dated within 2 months, indicating your occupation, job description, salary allowances, and everything. All right. A family information form, you fill it. If applicable, you must also submit a BL form into your custody documents or then marriage certificate and a birth certificate. You have to show proof of a relationship. Travel history previous money juma will be a more business no. You have to use the business certificate, the tax clearance, trade certification money if you have it, and a bank statement of that business, the business bank account for the past 6 months. Health insurance, right? Health insurance, yeah, LMIA, Canada, most of the employers in Canada, they do sponsor. It is a almost sponsor or they are. You don't need health insurance. If they don't sponsor, you have to buy one. So it is strongly recommended for workers entering Canada. You should purchase a private insurance for the duration of your stay, if not provided through your employer. And I know most of the LMI, the employers do provide it. So you don't have to worry, right? Your doctors and nurses and so or more other requirements be and so we and the contract with your employer. It's a contract offer now and say no 4 documents no sorry, life no medical evidence in language, either French or English. Nti embassy no so ebebisa French or English na that way a life in caregiver questions from the provincial nomination here. So others don't pertain. So the most important thing NMIA. So evidence that they can speak French or English. Those Omoko Canada, Omoko conference econo, are they having that evidence? No. So please, if they say Yako Canada, Yako Canada, Krainya LMIA, Bisomo say are they meeting the requirements? Are they doing the right thing? Even if they meet the requirements, are they doing the right thing? So while Ghana, if you do it, you get selected. You get selected and move. Emma will be a emu wabem. All right. Now, mo per resume and cover letter. No, if you go my live section videos, no, I have done I think 3 videos. One video is teaching you how to create a Canada standard resume. It is very detailed like this. Me to me boase chreye. Usua bebo. Me we me the link to a website. I'll bet me that download my perfect resume. I think it's a month be $17. So o visa card, only visa card a PB or bank card no matter. Now what to me I we are download it for the month until we my different resumes corrections be you can do it right. A cover letter and so me so another software my perfect essay writer. I think I know the in pounds. So and also ube to me so always to me I only scout by jai Janisa. Now if I would actually it also help you to write a very good cover letter. That is that. You want me to do for you, then you have to send me an email. But please, it will take time because I work 6 days in a week. I have off day 1 day, and that off day is the same day I yeah life extra day. Na time ni bika me dey resume, and it take me not less than 2 hours to complete a resume and cover letter for one person. Inti and then se meka se meda 12 o'clock a che se mapon life be 8 no 9 10 11 12. That means enipa 2 pe and I metimi aye omo resume dey ama womo. So please, you have to take your time. You can just send me email tipsandjust@gmail.com and as a cv.tipsandjust@gmail.com, but it can take you a month before you can get a reply. So you'll be open in tema. You can do it. If you do it yourself, it's better. Don't go to agent. Obey juice. Also because they don't know it. I just say agent rules no our job bank. They don't know it, right? They don't know it. Eti so obey agent wapa de mini anka why and enka we na when pokra de when we say one why mock Michelle. But because of my job, I cannot quit the job and also do it for you people, right? So because of my job, um, but please, majority of you, more money computer money than please watch the videos and do it yourself. Now, start the application, create your job bank account, start the application, and let us get a positive responses. Then I can take you into details of how to apply for the work permit. Next week, Monday, and a messenger of Intimeko Ejuma 12 hours for the whole week. Tuesday to Sunday. So Monday, me wo fie. Say nyame de yankwache ne atim. Na ma adwen ansesa manya broken heart bia na me was sound mind a abusua eyade a ye beye Luxembourg enso de e YouTube. Very detailed. And until I'm the short videos in the Emma Mono. The videos you are getting is very short. You better go into details, be 2 hours. You better discuss it. I'm obia atiase ye. Obia atiase ye. Ene mabre ena I was a mayor in Crofo Bay to be a resume ma wo. So I will not be able to pick questions and answers on TikTok. But nyame bo watch na me kwa ejuma na me take mu me pon ejuma 8 mu ho me pon ejuma 8 into by 8:10 8:20 bia na maba live na me te basim. Any question bia ene de otie any question bia wo bia no wo de ma me a me answer am. And fan send me email. Yes, I email na bedoso. You see I have over 1,600 unanswered email and I don't know minim de obeka ya mame. Michelle, those questions, simple questions. If it is not resume, ni be na open out there, but so questions about tips. Now, was saying, please, me by life, now watch, why? So, be type or email, type or comment section, and see what life. Na me de manuaka. Na ye very simple. Edi amaye nyina. Nyame nka mo nyina mo ho. On fire nkwan encheye. Na next week, ye nyina yet to me as I share. Na yaba abishia. Also go through the message I have dropped. Okay, I think let me put the banner there. Now mo email yeah. So I know na air corner, right? So over to me send the cv.tipsandjust@gmail.com or probably tipsandjust@gmail.com. Let me create another one to give you my email. All right. Email. Na mama no. Don't send me enquiries, please. Send medical cash. Say I work 12 hours a week. And so it's just for the few people BBNT, they cannot do their resume. That is all. I don't do job application. I don't do visa application. I don't do school application. Please. Yeah. I don't do all those things. Tipsandjust@gmail.com. Another one too is cv.tipsandjust@gmail.com. Yeah. So me email no and no, so you can copy it. Okay, you can copy it. Now why? Less than back time, no. Maybe by life I will tell you, right? To say the Masakra apesti comment section as in no na email tipsandjust@gmail.com and about is cv.tipsandjust@gmail.com. Maybe I'll be sending me biano. If I see it, I'll reply you. All right. Nyame nka mo nyina mo ho. Wo share video na later wa be share na wa copy email no. Bye bye.